Hey, and welcome back to another video. I'm Christina, the founder of Size Happy and the admin of the Facebook group Breast Implant Illness, Rejuvenation, and Education with Christina. I'll put the link down to my group below in the description area. In this video, I'm going to be talking to those of you who have just discovered breast implant illness. Your head is spinning and you're confused and you're feeling overwhelmed and you're scared and you're wondering, what do I do next? Like, what am I supposed to do? Where do I go? Who do I get help from and support from? I'm gonna go over all of that in this video. It's one thing to research about breast implant illness and what are the potential symptoms that I could experience after I get a breast augmentation. And it's another thing to dig a little bit deeper and to learn more about breast implants themselves and the history of breast implants and how we even got here in the first place, what these breast implants do to the body and the immune system once they're implanted into us for years and decades. And what are breast implants made out of? And if you aren't exactly sure what breast implant illness is, watch my last video. It's called What is Breast Implant Illness? All about BII. It's a short 8-minute video and it will go over a lot of the information regarding what it is, why it happens to some women, and some potential side effects that could occur once you do get breast implant. But first, a few important things that I do want to mention that are very important if you just discovered breast implant illness. The first thing is that breast implant illness isn't just limited to textured silicone breast implants. So there is a brand by Allergan called BIOCELL that was taken off of the market back in 2019 because of something called breast implant associated anaplastic large cell lymphoma, BIALCL, which is a cancer of the immune system linked to those textured breast implants. So that's the first thing that I feel like you should definitely know, is that it's not just limited to textured breast implants, although those seem to be the worst right now. You can still get breast implant illness and breast implant illness symptoms from saline breast implants. I actually took a poll inside of my Facebook group and was specifically talking to the women who had saline breast implants, smooth or textured, and what symptoms they were experiencing. And all of these women had the same exact symptoms as somebody who had smooth or textured silicone breast implants. It doesn't matter which brand, the size, whether they're smooth or textured, whether they're saline or silicone, breast implant illness can occur in all types of breast implants. And back when I got breast implants, I didn't think about this. But when you implant a foreign object into your body, it is going to have an immune and an inflammatory response. Doesn't matter how old you are, anything like that. It's just basic human physiology. When you implant something inside of you, your body is going to see it as an invader and an intruder, and it's going to go on attack to protect you, which is a beautiful thing. And so that's why when you go under like the breast implant illness hashtag, or you see photos online, you'll see that that red capsule is around the breast implants after the women have gotten an explant. That capsule is what your body built out of nothing to protect you from the breast implants, because they are a foreign object and they are made out of chemicals and heavy metals. And your beautiful, intelligent body built that to protect you. And it was having an immune system and an inflammatory response, and it was doing everything that it could to not have those breast implants affect organs and cells and tissues and systems in your body, although that is exactly what happens to a lot of women after they get the breast implants, is that their liver does get bogged down, their immune system does get taxed, heart, brain, their endocrine system, their hormones. It seems to affect almost every system in the body. Another thing is that your breast implants do not have to be leaking for you to experience breast implant illness. My breast implants are right here and they're perfectly intact. They look just like the day that I got them. There's no pinhole, there's no rupture, no gel bleed, they're not yellow. I mean, they're beautiful. And they don't have to be leaking or ruptured for you to get sick. There are lots of women just like myself who had perfectly intact breast implants who were still very sick. And as you can imagine, those that have had ruptures or leaks, I mean, their symptoms are just amplified and intensified, and they have a long list of symptoms. Everything from autoimmune to insomnia to heart palpitations, lupus, MS. I've seen and I've heard it all. So if you ever go to a surgeon or a doctor and you're like, hey, I think my breast implants could be making me sick, and they're like, well, your breast implants aren't leaking and they're not ruptured, so it couldn't be your breast implants because they're safe, right? It's just not true. It's a myth. It's a lie. And I know that there's not a lot of research out there. Like, breast implant illness and what's going on with our body is fairly new, although this has been going on for decades. We're here to tell you your breast implants don't need to be leaking for you to be sick. It's not all in your head. You're not going crazy. Something is going on with your body. And if you've tried everything in the past to clean up your diet, remove toxins, you took all the supplements, you've done all the things, and nothing is working and you have breast implants, I think it's time to just explore breast implant illness and sit down and have that heart-to-heart that it could possibly be these breast implants that are actually making you sick. So back to why you're here. So you just discovered breast implant illness and you are just researching and you're wanting to find answers and figure out, what do I do? When do I do it? How do I do it? Who do I see? Who do I talk to? How do I get support? Your head is spinning, right? We're going to discuss that in this video right now. So I would definitely encourage you to grab a piece of paper and a pen and take some notes on everything that I'm going to share with you right now. The first thing that you need to do is to get inside Facebook groups. If you don't have a Facebook account, I've come across a lot of women over the last few years who just set up a Facebook account, don't have a profile, don't have anything, they don't use it for anything else other than to get inside of Facebook groups and get the information. Facebook groups are amazing for real education, real stories, real support. There is no other place that you're going to find the support, the answers, the confidence, the connection, the solutions, the guidance that you need right now than inside Facebook groups. Definitely go inside my Facebook group, Breast Implant Illness, Rejuvenation and Education with Christina. I have my group set up as a social learning group. So essentially you'll go in, you'll find where it says guides, and go under the guides section, and there's going to be like 10 different guides. And essentially each guide is a different topic. So everything is there for you depending on where you are in the journey and what kind of support and guidance you are looking for in the moment. Now, if you have no interest in being on Facebook, the second best thing for you to do is to visit my Instagram, which is @IamSizeHappy, or you can also visit my website, which is sizehappy.net. There are articles upon articles that I've written to help prepare you, to help you recover regarding detox, regarding post-op care, regarding just self-love, and a ton on emotional support. Because let's be real, this is a very physical thing that we're going through, but it's very, very much so an emotional and a mental thing as well. And if you're deciding, yes, like this has to be it, I think I should explant, I want to look into that, the next thing you would do is just simply look for explant surgeons in your area, or if you can travel, look for some explant surgeons around your country. And if you go inside the Facebook groups, you can ask the question like, hey, I'm in this state or I'm in this city. Is there an explant surgeon that you would recommend? So the first thing would really just to be research and find an explant surgeon. After that, you would just want to have your consultation, and if everything's good and you connect and you jive with that plastic surgeon and they do your explant properly, then go ahead and set up your not your consultation, but your actual surgery date. Now, most explant surgeons are on a wait. It is a very demanding surgery right now. Women are just discovering this and they're really wanting to get their implants taken out. So just know that there will probably be at least a 6-month wait to get you in to have an actual surgery. So if you feel like the surgeon is right up your alley, has a good energy, does your explant properly, is within your budget, is within your location, everything is cool, then go ahead and schedule a date ASAP. It can always be changed or moved up in the future if need be, but just lock in that date. The next thing is to print out and download this guide. It's called Discovering Breast Implant Illness, What Now? And back when I was going through breast implant illness, there was nothing like this for me to have access to. I had to rely on a bunch of different information inside of a bunch of different Facebook groups from a bunch of different people and kind of figure it out on my own. So this guide has everything you need in one place. I've had lots of women actually take this with them to their explant surgery consultation because all the questions that you need to ask your surgeon are in this guide. There's also pre-op preparation, post-op recovery tips. Everything that you need to know to cut the overwhelm is in this guide, and I'll put a link down to this guide down below in the description area, but definitely get your hands on this. So after you've joined the Facebook groups, after you've explored surgeons, it's time to be active inside of those Facebook groups. Ask as many questions as you need to. They're there for support, for encouragement, for guidance, and if you're feeling like that's not the case, try to find another Facebook group. And then you'll want to sit back and breathe, take it easy, focus on yourself, find a support system, whether it is online in these groups or in person. And I'm always saying that there is nobody who will ever understand you like somebody who has gone through this, through both breast implant illness and an explant surgery, and everything emotionally and physically that we have to adjust and adapt to and accept. So just breathe, relax, do what you need to do, take care of your mental health, incorporate some self-love, try to release any kind of shame that you're feeling, because I know that that is oftentimes a very real thing when you first discover breast implant illness, is the shame and the guilt and the frustration that you carry for doing this essentially to yourself. But look, you didn't know any better, but now you do. So kudos to you for doing the research, being open-minded, and taking care of yourself now that you know better, now that you're smarter, now that you're just in a better place overall. So just to recap, remember, doesn't matter whether they're smooth, textured, saline, silicone, small, big, or any of the brand names. It doesn't matter. Breast implant illness does not discriminate, and you can still get it with any of those things. And your implants don't need to be leaking for you to get sick. They can still be beautiful and pristine like mine, and you can still be feeling like crap. So just keep plugging away, keep digging, keep seeing doctors, keep doing what you have to do, and just know that there are tens of thousands of women here to support you along this journey. So join the Facebook group or find me on Instagram or on my website. If you are deciding to explant, just find that plastic surgeon, go to the consultation, make sure you have the guide here with you so that you have your consultation questions, set in that date, and then take care of your emotional and your mental well-being along the way. We are here for you. We support you. Big hugs to you. You're not alone. You're not crazy. It's not in your head. I know that there is a ton of information out there, and you got people saying it's not real. It's real. Just trust your gut, trust your intuition, do what's best for you, regardless of it's waiting to explant. I just got to feel things out, right? I'm not sure. Or if you're wanting to explant, or if you're just like, I don't think I'm sick, right? Do what's best for you at the end of the day, always. Yeah, and I know it's a lot. So lean on me if you have any questions, if you just, I don't know, whatever you need, run it by me, and just know that we are here for you. Till next time.